Nozzle heats up and the plastic it flows. A creation takes form as the live stream goes. Heart of a maker with a tech-savvy show. Designs in the making, see the hotbed aglow. It's Shenanigans 3D on the digital stage. With each layer printed, he's the maker. The mage. Spinning gears, let's start the show. Layer by layer, we watch it grow. A twitch in time with shenanigans flow. Chaos reigns with a fiery glow. We're live, we crash. Now watch closely as the filament spins. A wild ride where the line between fails and wins. Accidental art when the plastic rebels. Shenanigans 3D, he's breaking all the levels on the edge of tech, where the sparks may fly. In the streamer's den, there's no limit to the sky. Every stream's a gamble, roll the fiery dice. Pushing limits, bending rules, not one to think twice. Heartbeat pulses with each print he creates. While the chat's wild wonder and suspense they wait. Rising with the flames in the shenanigans game. Printing out the future, no two prints the same.
Welcome in, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Cruise and Grow, hello, my friend. How are you today? 3D Print World 1, how are you doing today? Oh, I don't have my headset on. So you're probably hearing all kinds of stuff, huh? Yes, it's a Monday. It's a Monday. I gotta tell you what happened to me. I got lost today. I got lost, me. That's very, very rare. I'm doing good. Doing good. Went to the doctors and had some stuff done, but doing good. Let me get everything over here, so you're probably hearing like echoes. You're doing good yourself. Good. SiriBot has been the first chatter 31 times. I gotta get rid of that somehow. It might have not been picking it up. I noticed yesterday when I did the let's see, my microphone is right beside my speakers, and last night when I was watching my VOD, actually this morning when I was watching the VOD, I noticed that there's my intro song sounded like it was in a stadium. So I forgot to, yeah, but okay. Okay. So, what are we up to today? Yeah, I might not be streaming tomorrow. I don't know yet. I am going to stream tonight. So I'll stream tonight to make up for tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I have an eye appointment tomorrow morning I got to go to. I don't know how long that's going to take. And then I got to try to squeeze in a physical too. So yeah, so I'm not going to work tonight. I'm not taking any loads tonight. Contemplating starting a remote print on the bamboo, but I don't like the colors in my AMS. Oh, that's what we're going to be doing tonight. Yes, Cruise and Girl, that is my goal. I'm trying to shoot. I need to start putting more models up, so I need to do. Don't stress too much. Oh, I don't stress about it. Streaming. Okay, so streaming, being here with y'all, streaming and all. This is how I relieve stress. This is a way for me to relieve stress, right? So this is a hobby for me. That's why I don't really push a lot of like bits and things like the hype trains. So I don't push a lot of that stuff because this is a hobby for me. This is what I do, and I just decided to turn the camera on. So I'd be sitting here doing the same darn thing anyway. So yeah. Exactly. Cruise and Grill, yeah, that was the point I was just going to say. I want more AMSs. I do. I want to get some. I want to get some more AMSs because I really want to start getting into Hue Forge. I've been working on some Hue Forge, but unfortunately, I can't show them on stream. Maybe I'll do like a. I do have a Instagram account. I don't use it, but maybe I'll put my Hue Forge pictures on Instagram. So, yeah, they are. I've been working on. What's the word where you have people in like lingerie, kind of. Bouquet, something like that. Bouquet, something like that. That style of photograph of all different types of bodies. So that's what I've been working on. Some really cool. It's been coming through. It's really interesting to try to figure out how to blend this. I've been working with some skin tone. I have some. Yeah, actually, these. I've been working with these filaments here, and these are skin tone filaments. These are from. I can't remember who they are, but darn dogs. These are skin tones. And there's another one, a darker one. I've been working with these. So yeah, it's not nudity kind of stuff. There's no nudity on it. It's just it's. I can't remember what it's called. But no, I definitely wouldn't be doing anything like that. It's just yeah. I just don't want to show them on. I don't want to show them on my main platform. Anyway, so how's everybody doing today? I gotta tell you about this. I got lost today. Now I've always been the one to find my way around. I've always had like this directional instinct in me. Okay, I never get lost. But coming back from the doctor's today, I decided to take the back road, and there's a main artery that goes down through, and then we can go back through the back road, just back and get to my house. No, I live out in the country here, right? But I decided to take a shortcut, and I've been on this road before, so I knew where to go. But then I missed my turn, and I wasn't paying attention. I missed the turn that I was supposed to go, so I was like, something strange today. Not used to it. What's not strange today? What? But anyway, so I go and I drive. No, I was like, where am I? So I was like, well, I know how to get there. I know what I'm doing, right? So I knew where my house, the direction where my house was, right? So I know the area, right? So I'm like zigzagging through these, and I got lost. I spent like, yeah, just the usual thing. I got lost. I was lost. I had no idea where the hell I was. Absolutely no idea where I was. And so I come up to the stop sign, this T intersection, and I'm like, where the hell am I? And I'm on like these dinky little skinny roads that I probably wouldn't even fit my truck on. But I stop at the stop sign, this T intersection, and I'm sitting there like trying to pull up my map, right? Like that's how lost I was. I had no idea where the hell I was. And the blue dot. Yeah, not my routine route. Well, I've been on those roads before. I know where, like, they're right over here. I know, but the blue dot showed up on my phone, but the map wouldn't load because I didn't have like the service was like just like half a bar, right? You know, it was in and out. I couldn't load the map up, and the street that I was on, the intersection I was on, didn't have the sign on it. I was like, what the hell am I? You know, I had no idea. And about like a minute or so later, all of a sudden, somebody blares their horn, and I look up, and I'm thinking like somebody is behind me because I was sitting at the stop sign for like 5 minutes. Blares her horn. I look up to look at my rearview mirror, but I catch the person in front of me, goes past me. It's my neighbor. my neighbor drives by in his truck with his horse trailer, and I'm like, hey, there's my neighbor. So I wave hi to him, like, hey, you know. I'm like, well, if he's coming from this direction, let's go that direction. So I did, and I made a turn. I got probably about maybe, I don't know, an eighth of a mile or so, and it went around the bend. As soon as I went around the bend, I knew exactly where I was. So I was like, oh, I'm on the main freaking road that comes that like the main country road that comes back through. There's like two main country roads, but I don't travel out to one. If I'm going like out to our national parks, or not national parks, but state parks and stuff, I use that road. But anything going this way, you know. But anyway, where I was, I don't know how I got back down this little country lane, but it brought me to a section of that road where there was no visuals around me. It was just trees, and I was like, I don't know where I'm at. So, yeah. My neighbors were like, hey, you know, and I was like, hey, I'm lost. Thank you for driving by. So as soon as I pulled on, got about an eighth of a mile up the road, I started seeing landmarks, and I was like, oh, I know where the hell I'm at. I'm only like 2 miles away from my house. So then I end up, you know, followed it up and made the turn onto my road. So yeah, just one of those days. So, what do we got lined up? We're going to actually start working on modeling the 3D printer. I think this is the last day that I'm going to have it on stream for a little bit. I was thinking about this last night while I was driving down the road, and I don't really want to kind of focus on one thing for such a long time, you know? It just kind of, you know, mixed up a little bit. So, we'll work on this today for the next few hours. Get this done, and then, well, it's not going to be completed, but we'll get it to a point where we'll be, yeah, this is the plan. This is how we're going to approach this. Here's what we're going to do, and then I'll finish it up off stream. Then I'll get all the parts in, and then we can jump back into it and build the you know, we'll build it on stream and all that. But the designing part, I think we're done with the designing part. Karen Chow, welcome in. How are you doing today? Happy Monday to you. Yes. I'm glad to be back. Yes, exactly. Rotating projects. Well, I got a bunch of projects that need to be that are definitely in rotation. But that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this in rotation, and I'll work on it. No, I'm probably gonna work on it later on this afternoon after stream. I'll do a little bit more, but we're gonna get to the printing part. The next project. This weekend, I'm going to try to get it set up to where we can set off the. Do I have it here? Well, I don't know what I did with it. The next project tonight we'll be working on this. Tonight we'll be working on the Aero Spike. Okay, so we'll get the Aero Spike back up, running this weekend. I want to try to schedule in a time to light this, to set this off, to see what it does. Okay, so we're gonna get back to getting this all set up. It actually it's ready to go. We just need to assemble the new piece in. No, we already did that on the stream actually. So we need to assemble that. The other project that I have is getting back to some more LEDs. I have another. I got like, I don't know. I got like maybe half a dozen of these things. With my remaining LEDs I have here, I got some more coming in that have white, but I want to make some studio lighting with the white ones anyway. So that way, I got to be careful about it though, because I have to keep in consideration of people that have cedars to lights and stuff like that. So I got to be careful with this. I gotta figure out how to fine tune it so it's not gonna cause so they can enjoy it as well. So yeah, we're gonna use these, and we're gonna make. They'll be the next project. We'll make studio lighting with this stuff, and it will be all connected to this. And I do have lights behind my desk, right? that light up that back wall. They're blue right now, but there's some old lighting that I have, and they're blue. They're 12-volt lights actually, and I can't change them unless I actually change out the pins. So one of these strips is going to go back there. It's going to go back behind it, and then the other strip is going to be, chopped up and will make my well, no, we're not doing that with these. We're doing that with the white ones. I got addressable ones coming in that are RGB plus natural white and cool white, and they'll all we'll use these to mock it up. But yeah, and what's going to happen? What's going to be cool is when my alerts and when you guys do all your all playing around with the lights and all that stuff, it will actually change everything all to color. So these lights here, these white lights, will actually turn colors. And then when you guys redeem the lights off one, I can't remember why I have the command at, but it will shut all the lights down. They'll just be black in here. Oh no, my monitors. You'll still see my monitors. I love these cameras I use, but the problem is they're so sensitive to light. Like these lights right now are on their lowest setting, and it's very, very dim here. I can't even see what the heck I'm doing on my desk. That's why I have this light here lit up. Obviously, now of course I can adjust all that stuff manually, but yes, the PC. Well, actually, we're on a brand new PC. Karen, we've got a brand new PC in. So the PC is actually the old PC is back here now. That's what you see. You see the screensaver up there. I have it back there plugged in because I'm transferring files over to the new one. But we got a new one in, came in on Saturday. I did a stream on Saturday, putting it together, just kind of a behind the scenes. I did remove it from my VODs because it was just like a kind of chaotic stream. But yeah, we got a new, an upgraded PC, but the power supply went out on it. That's what happened to it. The power supply popped on it when we loaded up that model. It just said, nope, I'm not doing that, sorry, see ya. That's what happened. But with the new PC, we opened that model up again. Actually, we're going to open it up again here. We were able to open it up. We actually were rendering it on stream. We did a full render of it, and the full render that we did, the real-time render, kind of glitched the screen a little bit, but it recovered very, very fast. So I was very, very happy with it, but it does handle everything. I put 128 gigabytes of RAM in this one, so ordered it with 128 gigabytes of RAM. Well, I didn't order it with 100. I added 180. Yeah, so it's running. It's up and running. Which actually brings me to another thing. I was thinking about this. I'm going to start another Twitch channel. Luxma, welcome. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah, time flies, isn't it? Yes, I know. I just got a notification of all the people I sub to. Thank you for the resub. How's everything going with you today? Need to open this design up here. Now, on my schedule it says I stream Tuesdays and Fridays, and then everything else is just random. So I'm going to be streaming tonight. Because I'm not gonna be able to stream tomorrow. I got a bunch of doctor's appointments and stuff. Digital Dragon, my friend, how are you doing, my friend? How are you today? Here we go. Let's get this opened up. I managed to get I got my Stream Deck back working today. You're doing good. Big meeting with Asia. Hobby Mate, welcome, man. How are you? You doing good, Dragon? That's good. Hey, Dragon, I'm gonna put this to use. That has to be. Oh, that's Hobby Mate. How are you doing, my friend? So I was thinking about this orbiter, how to use it, and we are definitely going to use this printer. Let's see if I got this correct. And that should be on. Is that on? No, that's off. What the hell did I just turn off? Okay, get that turned. Click that. Come on, click. There we go. So, I don't know if if I'm going to be able if this was designed this way. I think it might have. There's a little screw right here, right? So we can take this out, and I think I can put one of these in, one of these clips in there, so we can use this as a Bowen extruder for the printer. Actually, I got the thing loaded up. Why don't we just look at that? I got all my buttons. My buttons are working, but they're all mixed around, so I have to get used to where they're at. There we go. We can close this. The only way we're going to be able to get this to work to fit for this to fit is if we use a extruder with a Bowen type extruder. Let's get this body removed. So I want the, let's bring up the Pelican. See, this is where, see, it's frozen a little bit. This is where the stream crashed when I loaded this up. It will load here. It's see, there it loaded. My fans went crazy when I loaded that. Okay, so we played around with this, figuring out, we had the problem of using the of this extruder and this hot end, where we're going to have the issue of it running into the side here. Do I have it up here, don't I? Yeah, I do. So when it's printing, this is the issue right here. It's going to hit the side of this, so we can't use that. We just can't use it. So the only way we could use this if we have the hot plate, the bed, hot plate. Why do they call it hot plate? All those years in the kitchen, I guess. Having it up flush with this lip, but I don't want that. I don't like that. We're going to lose a lot of room. There's going to be a lot of wasted space down here, and I just don't want to waste space. I want it compact. So if we use, I do have a couple of these little spiders from Creality laying around. And if we do this, if we use the spider, make a bracket for it, a real slim bracket, we can keep the build plate down. We can keep the build plate down, and that would work a lot better for us. And we'd still be able to maintain this folding, but in order to use this spider, we need to use a Bowen tube, and that's where this orbiter V2 comes in. So we can actually mount this down here on the frame somewhere. Build over bot, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing today? So let's get this moved. Yeah, they are going to be frosted, so they're going to be frosted the way these are right now. I'm just worried about the flashing. That's what I'm worried about. You're not going to be able to see the LEDs. No, they're going to replace my they're replacing my lights I have right now. So I'm pulling those lights off and putting I'm just basically swapping out. But yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I know I can set it up to where they do certain things, like they'll do other things besides the other lights, and I can have the lights separate. So I can have it to where they just turn on white for when there's like right how those two lights are right now. The printer back here, those two printers are connected to my stream. The lights, so there'll be white light for when nothing's happening, and then when we have a command come in, like red. It's not gonna do it, is it? What did it do? Break? Yes, it will change colors, so it'll light me up red instead of white. I'll be lit up red. But then if we do things like RGB, where they do that, that's what I don't want them to do. I don't want them to do that, because that could smell. That is possibly a trigger. So we can isolate that. Oh no, I know, I understand this. I understand, and I take it. Yeah, but I know it's a suggestion. I take everybody's suggestion. And that's how we get things done around here, right? So it's like a team thing, right? No, just keep. If you got ideas, you just keep firing them out. Just keep throwing them out here. That's what we're all about here on this channel. I love it when you guys give me suggestions and ideas. I love it. I love it. Okay, so what are we doing here? Oh, we're moving this. We are moving this person. This little guy. Okay, so you need to figure out where does this stuff go in here? Where does the filament go in? Okay, so the filament, we need to keep that up. So the filament, so we need to make it like that. So the filament, this is going to be interesting how to figure out how to fit this in here. What we should probably do, yeah, let's get this guy right here. Let's get rid of this case for now. And let's, oh, my timeline is on. Let me turn that off. Let's get this moved. This is the part that's going to fold down. So if we do this at 90 degrees, that's where it's going to be folded at. So we got to think about the extruder, or not the extruder, you got to think about where to place this guy at. So say okay. Hey Jay, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome in. We do have room here, I guess. We can probably do something here, huh? Okay. Ooh. I woke up at 8 o'clock last night and I stopped and slept for about an hour and a half today. Here. I slept at I went to bed. I pulled off the side of the road, and I think around 4:30 this morning, I think it was, and slept for an hour and a half. And then I started everything else and came home. So I'm a little tired. Desk. There we go. Today we are finishing up well, not fully finishing up. We're finishing it up on the streaming side of it, of the folding, traveling 3D printer. The 3D printer that we're going to fit. That's going to fold up that we were working on yesterday. We were working on it the past few days. But we're going to fit into this, and so yeah, that's what we're doing. we're finishing up as far as streaming it. We'll get back to it. It's going to go into the rotation. I got the extruders came in. The extruded aluminum came in for it today. So we're just kind of finalizing the design, and then I'll do some more modeling, and I'll get the parts printed out for it. And while we're getting everything all for it, because I already have the extruder, I have the hot end, I have the power supply. I need to get the build plate for it. I need to get the steppers for it. I need to the aluminum came in today. I need to make a list of the stuff that we need to get for it. I already had the board, and I just missed an ad. So, yeah. And while we wait for parts to come in, we'll head off onto another design of something. I don't know yet. Maybe these lights, actually. I think that's what I was saying. I think I need to move this back, this bar right here, because I don't think this is going to. I don't think it's going to fit. And if we move this back, that means we're going to have to move the plate forward. With this up, the spring back, that is going to be sitting right there, like so. Where can we put this extruder? Phantom, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing today? So that comes down. Oh, wait, it's already correct, isn't it? Oh, we need to do it this way. You heard it, but you didn't see the earth-shattering kaboom. Well, we can't have that for you, my friend. Oh, look at that. I see what you mean. That's not even...
Nozzle heat.
Do you like my... Look, I made my... I did my be right back. Did the be right back today. Okay, so my HUD. Copy the HUD. And let's go over to... Where was that? We were on the desktop. Paste. Does the overhead have it? No, the overhead doesn't have it. Oh, I forgot to do that. Paste. Chat has it. Yes. So let's get Phantom's nuke lined up. There, it's all lined up. There you all go. It does look a little loud. Let's turn that down. Yeah, I know what you guys are trying to do. You're trying to crash it, but you're not going to. You're not going to. You're trying to get everything all. Yeah, you're trying to do it, but you're not. Nope, you're not going to get it. Look how nice and smooth that is. Remember every time you guys try that before, it'd be all jittery. Look how nice and smooth, buttery smooth, coming at you at 60 frames a second. Oh, and that one too. Yeah, yeah. Keep going. Keep going. Keep trying it. Try your best. Try your best. I dare you. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Give it a month and it probably will. Yeah, give it a month and it probably will, right? You guys are too much.
As you can see, the more you around, the more you're going to find out.
Exactly. That was timed well. I love who did that. Who did that? Who? You guys timed that one pretty good. Okay, so yeah, you know what I was doing today? Well, no, not today. Well, it's all. Is that a wheel of cheese? It does look like a wheel of cheese. Actually, no. It's supposed to be this. This is what it's supposed to be. But I was too lazy to model this up yesterday, and I was actually I was going to model this up on stream today, but I want to get the idea. I want to have a set plan for this for the printer before I start printing stuff out. Mr. Wessex, welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, good time zone. Oh, thank you very kindly for the bits, for the cheers. Thank you. See, I still need to get my alerts up and stuff running. So I'm still in the process of getting everything from the old stuff moved into the other one. So I still need to get some things turned on. I finally got to make this Steam Deck working today. So yes, we'll get those, and we'll get all the alerts and all that stuff. Get all that stuff up and running. Yeah, I'm so happy for it. It did an right before I went on to stream. It did an update. The performance tab did an update. I had to shut everything down and reboot, do a reboot for the update to work. And now it has the lighting. They changed the lighting in it where I can now have the lighting do certain things, like for temperatures or like right now the case is blue, and that's measuring my CPU temperature, and it will go from blue to red depending on the CPU temp. The fans on the front, I have those. They are my GPU temp, and then that little diamond thing in the front is my GPU utility or power, or whatever the hell it is. It changes colors too. So I'll play around with that just for like another day or two, and then they'll just all get shut off. Just then the oohs and ahs will be done and out, and it will just be back to normal. But it's something I should have done a long time ago. I should have. Anyway, let's figure out how. I need to figure out where to put this. What do y'all think? This is the extruder. Okay, so this is what we're trying to place this right now. We're trying to place this. It's got to go in the box. You know what? It's a good thing we didn't try to push solder through that hot end, because we need that hot end for this build. Yes, I know some of you that haven't been here for a while. We were trying to build we're kicking around the idea of shoving melting solder and pushing it through a hot end. Let's see what would happen. Oh, that's when we were playing around with it. We should get back into playing with some conductive filament. Well, maybe we'll do that this week. I'm trying to work in setting off the arrow spike. I'll announce it and all that across my platforms. But I want to try to set that off. I gotta figure out how to do that this weekend. My son will be with me, so I gotta figure out how to schedule that in. Desk. That's not the desk. Oh, desktop. I have it abbreviated. So gotta try to figure out where to get this at. We have their in here and then our out. I guess we could probably do something like this, but would that be tight? Would that be too tight? We can't put it here because we have our thing that's folding down. Really, this would probably be the only area we could do it at. That would be pretty. We can do Bowen tube here and curve it around onto, just kind of have it loosely onto the spool. But that, to be honest with you, that's going to be pretty tight right there. To try to make it curve, to try to bring it around and up. We could, though, we could bring it all the way up here, curve it around here, and bring it up here, because we have room over here. Oh, do we have room over here? I wonder. I wonder if this would. The carnival was awesome. The carnival was awesome. My son was so excited when I walked into his classroom. He was so excited. Bamboo, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing today? My son, he made out. He made out on the. So they got like 5 tickets or something like that, whatever it was. But he went around and did the events, and then you get tickets and you go and get prizes, right? And yeah, he just made out. He was making a killing. He got all kinds of stuff. It was pretty good. I know. He was excited for it all week, and then when I walked into his classroom, he just lit up. And then about 5 minutes later, his mother showed up, and he was all happy and excited for both of us being there, and yeah, it was awesome. Let's go to this. Let's go to the desk. I'm doing good, my friend. So, oh yeah, I was talking about this. Where's my coffee? Am I out of coffee? No, I'm not. I was talking about this the beginning of the stream. I'm going to start another channel. Actually, I already have this channel to start. I already have another channel. I actually got 3 channels. But the second channel is called Shenanigans 2D. Bexy Beans, welcome in. Oh, thank you for the biddies. Thank you. How are you doing today, my friend? You're, what, 6 or 7 hours ahead of me, so it's like, what, 8 o'clock, I think, for you? How's everything going today? But yeah, I have a test channel. It's like Shenanigans Test or something like that, where I test all my streams and stuff, right? Because they say you shouldn't test on your own main channel. I do sometimes, though, but... and then the other channel, I use the other channel, Shenanigans 2D. I know some of you are subscribed to it. Shenanigans 2D. I haven't done it in a while, but I was streaming my prints on that. That was just like a 24-hour kind of streaming. Well, not 24-hour, but it was my streaming of my prints, which I haven't done in a while. And I would use that to go into Maker Deck as well. My son uses that anytime I do, like, we were playing games. My son was using that because we used to have my son's video game playing up here in the corner. And that's what I'd use. Well, anyway, I'm just kind of beating around the bag here. I'm going to start using that channel a lot more. It's not going to be 3D printing on there. That's what, no, it's 2D. It's going to be video games. I don't want to, I see a bunch of people where they'll start playing video games on their, on their main channel. I want to keep it, that's perfectly fine. That's what they want to do. But I want to keep my 3D printing stuff and my video gameplay separate channels. So if you ever see Shenanigans 2D pop up, that's me playing. There's not gonna be any voice, or I'm not gonna have a mic or anything. I'm just going to just play video games. Most of it's gonna be like Microsoft Flight Simulator. I really like. So it's 7 till 6. Nearly Madness Monday time. This device is a 3D printer that is going to fit into a Pelican case, and it will fold. This arm right here, this will fold up It will fold up. We already have the power supply is the red thing here. The build plates that this cheese, the cheese wheel is our filament is just one of these small little guys right here. So yeah, I'm getting the parts in here, trying to get thing situated and figured out, and then I'll start modeling for the parts that need to be printed. But I'm just trying to get an idea of placement. So this will be completely travel. You'll just fold it down, pop the lid up, and off you go. So yeah, that's going to be just. I figured, no, I stream every other weekend. No, because I don't really stream with my son. When he's here with me over the weekends. So I figured, and all I do is, I'm either designing or I could actually just do. It'll just maybe a variety or something. We tried a thing where it was like no mic. Where we were, I was streaming like CAD work like this, but I didn't have a mic turned on, and I just like, I would just kind of go type into chat and stuff like that. You just saw the screen, but I really want to. I'm getting the itch to start playing Microsoft Flight Simulator again. I figured I'd try to stream it, but then again, who knows what's gonna happen? Who knows? Just ideas. I have ideas all the time, and it drives me nuts trying to. So the build plate, I think the build plate's only like a 120 build plate. Just a small little build plate. It's nothing nothing big, nothing fancy. Where's my measurement at? What is the build plate? 150. Yeah, it's a 150. What are you saying? That smoke's on it. Why is it, Builderball? Why is it saying to welcome you in? Oh, this is the first time you chatted, probably. I knew it. I know you were in here. I saw it. Were you now Ladder, I'm sure likely to raid. I don't even know where I'm going today. Where I'm going, everybody's allowed. And this is what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm gonna message you later on. Okay, so, oh, we're in chat. Let's get into the big picture here. I need to focus. I need to find something. I need to focus. That's my problem. I haven't been able to focus lately. My mind's on other things. You know what, Digital Dragon? We discussed it in stream. Cruise and Grill and Ramon, they want to see me do. They want to see me do a stationary bed. I thought about the stationary bed. There's something holding me back from doing it. I can't remember what it was. And when I'm at work, driving down the road, I got a lot of stuff like this going through my head. But the problem is, I need to write it down, because when I get home, then I completely forget. But I'll think of a solution, right? It's like, oh, I know how we can do it. We can do it like this. And then when I get home, I go to bed, I wake up, and I'm like, wait a minute, I just completely forgot the solution. But yeah, I'm not really sold yet on the stationary bed. I think it's the whole. I don't know. I'll have to toss some things around. So it could be a stationary bed. This today's gonna be the last I have it up on stream for a little bit. Where it's going to go into rotation while I get the parts in. But I will be working on it off stream. I'll be working on the design a little bit on the off stream. I'll keep you guys updated, but we won't be working on it like on stream. Yeah, you know, I should do that, huh? My problem is I'm watching all you, or not watch. I'm not watching. I'm listening to everybody else. I'm listening to you. That's why you'll see me pop in at the beginning, and then all of a sudden it seems like I'll disappear. It's just gonna no. I have my phone in streamer in audio mode where and then I just listen to y'all as like a podcast kind of thing while I'm driving down the road. I'll be in there, and that's why you don't see me chatting in there, because I'm focused on the road. And usually, most of the time, when you hit that audio only button, it blanks out the screen, which is good, so it's not lighting up in my face. But sometimes, the raid's not is good because it'll take me to places. But sometimes when you raid out, not you in particular, but when lurky podcasting, huh? When people raid out, sometimes it doesn't take me with them for some reason when I'm mobile. I don't know why. Okay, so that is not going to fit over there. I guess the only real place we have to put this is right where it's at. But I really don't like the idea. How much do you think we can bend this bone to? Bexy Bean, thank you for the lurk. Thank you for stopping in. Have a beautiful night and a lovely tomorrow. Oh. Give a shout out to Bexy Bean. She is starting to stream some pretty cool gaming, some really cool game thing. I don't know what it is. It's new to me, but I was watching it the other day. It's pretty neat. Let's help her get some views. You know what we have to watch out for? We have to. I think I know how I'm going to approach this. What if we turn it? Come on, snap under. What if we turn it? No, not that way. This way. And we move it about right here. We got to be mindful of this build plate, though. That's the issue with the build plate. We can bring the build plate up, actually. Yeah, the bow and tube would we would definitely be removing the bow and tube. I really don't want to do bow and tube, but I really can't think of any other hot end, direct drive hot end that's going to work here on this. Because the build plate's going to be down below the lip. That's the only issue that I have. And if I raise the build plate up to be level with, with this lip, to raise it so it's level here, so the extruder can go out like this, then we're gonna have issues with the top here, because the build plate will be level with this. It will fit in here, no problem. That's not really the big issue. We're gonna lose storage. We're gonna have all that storage down here, and I want to be able to store one of these rolls in here. I want to be able to now, if the build plate's down, we can store a roll, because the roll's going to pop out. We can't store it like this because it hits the lid, but we'll be able to store the a filament roll inside the box. So it's all going to be, so all you're going to do is plug this thing in, load it up. Right here is going to be the touch screen, and then all the electronic components are all going to be down here in the bottom. So it's like trying to piece together Smart Orbiter 3 or Revo Roto. Ooh, the Roto. We have to worry about this. Let me show one of the things I'm also worried about is let's get the orbiter turned off. Get the Pelican in here. So yeah, that's the issue. You see how right here it's banging into the side here. That's the edge of the build plate here, and it's banging into the side. That will not work. You said about the Smart Over 3. What's the dimensions on this? So let's see if there's a. Get this out here before I do my search. Let's see if we have a. See if there's something GrabCAD about it. GrabCAD. Oh no, it's not. Nobody has a model of it. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. What was the other one you said? You said the Revo Roto. Yeah, let's take a look at that. I can't have it. I need it to be compact as far as the front. We can't have it protrude out too far, because I thought about taking. No, I thought about taking this instead of having it run this way. You know, with the gantry like this. I thought about running it like this. But the problem I have with that is when we go down to fold it down. This is now I only have 20 millimeters to play with. So if we can get something smaller, let's look at the Revo. Oh, Digital Dragon. Look how tiny this thing is. So we would have to cooling. Part cooling is what we'd have to worry about this. Where is there specs on this anywhere? It's printed in aluminum. Documentation of this. Dimensions. Oh, that's only 38 millimeters squared. Or no, it's not. Okay, so let's look at this. Oh, Digital Dragon. I think this might be it, buddy. The reason why I wanted to go direct drive was the fact of having to worry about bending the bow and tube. If we run direct drive, we would still do a bow and tube system, right? Not completely bow and tube. We'd actually, or not complete. I would just take some of that spare bow and tube, the larger diameter bow and tube, just to kind of, we put clips on it, just to kind of help it come up, because no, we have to guide it. No, we have to have it come up with the guide, because the spool's down here. So we'd probably do like, a clip or something up here somewhere, and have bow and tube come up, and then just come here and just kind of, just have the bow and tube just loosely come up, so we have a way to guide this to bring the filament up to the top and then into the direct drive. So we're not trying to bring filament from the roll here straight up. We wouldn't be able to do that. So there would be like a floating bow and tube kind of thing, like a guide. But this, what's the rotor bone? Oh, rotor reference CAD. We'll get a parts cooling in here. Yeah, see, then we run into this issue right here where the parts cooling. But we can actually, we can do magnets with that, right? We can have it set up where the cooling comes off, and we'll have to swap out the clips on it so we can have like connectors that are reliable, that we're not constantly, unplugging it with those little JST connectors. With something that's reliable. Let's download this. We'll worry about that later. Digital Dragon, I think we found our extruder, buddy. Thank you. I think we found that. How much is this darn thing? What's 155 GPB? That might be a little pricey. That might be out of my price range. Let's see here. How do we change this to... Well, we'll worry about that when it comes to it, but I think that might be the route that we take. I like that, man. I like that. KB3D stocks them. Well, let's go over. I don't have KB3D's. I don't have my link for him right now, or I'd shout him out. But let's go to KB3D. Oh, there's the positron. Now, is this the same person that was a few years ago, like 2 years ago? I watched somebody make a upside down 3D printer that fits into a filament box, and then he kind of disappeared for like a few like a year, and all of a sudden now this positron's here. Is it the same person? I think it is. I think it's the same person. Yeah, no, not. I don't have an affiliate link for KB3D. I have affiliate link for Polymaker, affiliate link for Amelin Filament. I have an affiliate link for Alien 3D. I have another affiliate link for somebody, but I do not have a. I do not. So it is the same guy. Awesome. British pounds. Karen, welcome. Or yeah, welcome. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for stopping by. Well, Digital Dragon might have a link for it. Yeah. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for. Yeah, I have some more coffee. Yeah, I'm gonna. My son's gonna be home in about an hour or about an hour and a half, and then we'll. Yeah. Yeah, I just had a thought. Do you like how my stream just kind of went off? That's how my streams are, right? You know, I've tried to focus on something it's like we're gonna do this in the stream, but it always branches off somewhere, and it's I enjoy it actually. I kind of like the way it is. You never know what you're gonna get in my stream. Never know. That's not bad price, actually. What is this? Smart Orbiter V3 toolhead. We should make a mini toolhead change, a mini tool changer. Collapsing mini. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for stopping in. Karen, if you're still here, anytime you're here, I know you don't stream, but you do YouTube. She does YouTube videos, everybody. She has a YouTube channel. Anytime you're here, feel free to pop your link in here. Okay, so because I can't shout you out, so just pop it in there. Well, I'm not even gonna look at it. I'm just gonna have ideas. So no, I'm gonna stick to one thing. That's dangerous. To pay in 4 payments. That's dangerous. That's very dangerous. I was tempted on some things. So this is the smallest that we can get our hands on. What's this censored? Almost $200 for that. Yes, what I thought. I thought I had an ad coming in. Got an ad coming up. I'm gonna go let my dogs out while we do that, and we'll come back and we'll get this. We will get this loaded up onto the IndiCAD. They do have a. They had a CAD. Oh, that's your affiliate link for KB3D. There you guys go. If you want to, what's that? Exterior hot ends reload. What's the other link you put up there? Oh, that's for a store. Okay. Thank you, Digital Dragon. I'm in an ad right now. It's going to start here in a second. I'm going to go and let my dogs out. I haven't let them out in an hour, so I'm going to go do that. I'll be right back. All right, dogs are happy. I just opened up the door, let them go. They're outside running around. The mail person already came today, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, so that's cool looking. Let's try to get that into. What file was that? Need to open this up here. What the heck is this? Cancel that. Oh, good. It has a nozzle on it, so we can model for the nozzle. I gotta remember to go and clean that up. All right. Bring this up and over. We can rotate it. Okay, Digital Dragon, thank you for the idea. Thank you for the lurk. This is definitely... Oh my god, yeah, that's so much smaller. Let's get this orbiter out of here. Get this body out of there, and I need to worry about, we need to think about how this is going to be placed. case turned off. We could probably move the plate over. If we move the plate over, 'cause how much is this going to... If we put this on the back side, we can bring the plate forward. If we run it like this... We can move the plate over. I'm okay with this for now. Okay, there. It just did a save. Let's move the plate. If we move the plate over, we can get about that much more on the build. And the other thing I'm worried about now, though, if we move the plate over, we have an issue over on this side. I know it's not lined up, like it needs to be rotated, but I'm more worried about how far the nozzle is going to be over here. That's what I'm more. And this is a 150 build plate. We can drop it down to a 120. We could drop it down to 120, or we can keep it at 150 and only have like have a odd size build plate. That we could do. We can have like 150 this way and like maybe a 100, so it would be like you know, it wouldn't be a full square. But how much? Let's bring. Oh no, we'll run into that. So let's move this. So that's all the farther we'd be able to go. What is that? I gotta compensate for a little bit. So we're looking at maybe like a, yeah. So we would, if we could do it this way, we would have basically a 150 by 120 build plate. So it wouldn't be completely square. Yeah, I think that's what we should do. We'll have that offset like that. We'd have to figure out the fans though. Visual style shade. So it would be a 150 by 120 build plate. And the fans would be there. We'd have to do the fans, and we'd have to figure this out here. But I think I know what we can do here. Let's try something. What if we take this? What body is this? Shorten this up. gotta wait. We gotta. Well, no, I have this square here, so we can connect it to that, so that's okay. Shorten this up to about there, I guess. I'm gonna create a copy of this. So we still need to Okay, sorry about that. Move that over here. Let it save. There we go. Let's make another one. Move and copy another one. Giggy Jack, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing today? Got this cough. We are just designing something, finishing up this design here, somewhat finishing it up. Just kind of getting the base of it finished, and then I will finish the rest off stream. I'll pull it in here and there, but we're gonna put it into the rotation while we get some parts in. I just want to basically get everything modeled up so we can start getting the parts in, and then I'll have to go through and model all the 3D printed parts, which it's not gonna be too hard to do that. I just want to start getting the parts. We got the aluminum came in today. Let's move this guy right here. So you guys see what I'm doing here? Do you have any see the approach I'm taking? I'm trying to make it so we can have room for this to sit down, which I think we will. The problem, the issue I was having was this. But I think this will work. So something like that. I don't think we'll keep this extruded. We'll keep this here, the length of this. We won't bring it down here. We'll keep it like this, so because this is gonna be the base frame. That way we have, you know, we'll mount it here, a mount here, and a mount here for the case. All right, so we'll have a nice big wide spot for the case to be mounted, for it to be mounted to the case. So we'll keep that there, but we can do this because, you know, to be honest, we do have to run one of these here. We do have to run this, and we do actually have to run probably one down through here or something. I don't know. Oh no, we do. We have to run one of these. We do have to run this the whole length. This would be ran the whole length because we need a place for our bed to slide on. We need to get those rails. But if we do this, we can actually, let's see if this will fit. We're gonna have to run this sideways. We're gonna have to. Okay. Oh! You know what? This is going to fit because this is going to fit, and I'll tell you why it's going to fit. I'll show you why it's going to fit, because the Pelican case, the frame is not the whole way down on the bottom of the Pelican case. It's raised up a couple by I think it's going to be like 10 millimeters. It's raised up. So this will sit just like that, and it will sit in, excuse me, it will sit in here. I just had another idea. That could be our spool holder. We could have us. We can have a thing here fold up. Oh, no, we can't do that because the bed's gonna slide up. So yeah, check this out. This is what I'm talking about here. This is not all the way down on the bottom. How much room do we have here? Three millimeters. It will fit. With that much room. 3 millimeters. Which we can put like a styrofoam pad down on there. That would work. I think that would actually work. I think that would actually work. What do y'all think? Think that would work that way? It fits. Let's do How would we do our motors? This is one of our motors right here. Gotta look at the motors. This is where the hinge is going. We can actually bring this hinge, we can actually raise this up. We raise this up. Yeah, we can raise this up probably about another 3 millimeters because we have to worry about the hinge on itself. I found hinges for extruded aluminum. I didn't think they would make them, but they do make hinges. These square hinges that fold flat. Yeah, that will work. Digital Dragon, again, thank you for that, guys. If you're not following Digital Dragon is like the king of 3D printing build. I tell you what, if you watching him build his printers on stream is nothing. Like, seeing him on stream is nothing. You have to see them in person. It's a whole different experience when you actually see the printers, how precise he is with everything. His level of detail in these printers is just crazy. I was blown away when I walked up and saw his printers for the first time. I was completely blown away. Anyway, that's Giggy Jack. Yeah, I can't speak. I'm getting tired. I'm getting really tired here. It's Giggy Jack, gamer, designer, does really cool emotes. Make sure you go give him a follow. I love lurking in his stream. I usually at the end of the night when I'm driving, I'm in his stream lurking, listening. Really awesome person. Enjoy his streams. But with all that, I think I'm going to raid out. It's also my work day and everything's all starting to hit me, so I'm gonna be jumping off a little bit early. But let's see who's on here. Let's find somebody new. That's who do we have on here? We're gonna head off to the Mocos. But I need to, before I do any of that, I need to take a screenshot of this. They're gonna want to see this, so yeah. We'll just take a quick screenshot of this. We will go over to the shout to their homepage. But yeah, I'm sorry we're jumping off a little bit early, but I just want to kind of rest a little bit before my son gets home. It's been a very I don't know what that was all about. I have no idea what that's referencing, but that was pretty funny. Oh, what the heck? I can't even think. I can't even think straight. I don't even know what the heck I'm doing here. I need to find somebody's. Okay, where is the logos? There they are. Let's go to the charts. More CAD work. Let me do something real quick. I know everything's getting all like slowed down and boring because my body is slowing down. It just is. My brain is slowing down. It's like, hey, yeah, we're done for the day, by the way. So just, whatever. We're done, but we're done. That's what my brain's telling me right now. So get that turned over there. That looks good for a picture. Oh, that's not good for a picture. That's way too hot. Let's render this. Let's render this. Let's render it before we do anything. We're gonna render this. We're gonna do it so everything's gonna all glitchy. All glitchiness. Glitchiness is fun. That's good enough picture for them. I think so, yeah. Yeah, that's a good enough picture. So we can stop that so we're not destroying my stream. Let me put this picture up on it, and then I can actually start the raid. That is my stream info. I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Okay, there. Started the raid. I'm going to put this up, post this up on their thing. Everybody, thank you for coming in today. I'll be back on tonight. I'm gonna get some rest. I'll be back on tonight. We're gonna be doing some other things tonight besides this. We're not gonna be doing this tonight. We're gonna be doing some maker chips. We'll get the colors and everything else. And do a couple other things tonight. So I will be back on tonight. I'm not sure what time, probably around 8, I think it would be. So, but I'll be back on tonight. Everybody, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for the biddies. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for just hanging out with me through this another chaos stream. Have a beautiful day. A great rest of your week. It's a Monday, so it's a start, but hope it's beautiful for you. We're heading over to the Mocos. See ya.